The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Robbie Gould's got it on the tee. He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Okay.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defense in front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards and a 1st down for Atlanta. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They run. It's Gurley. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Second and 12. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. They'll set up the screen to Smith. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. It's complete to Jones.
Dude, how did
and he's going to be brought down on what will
him?
be the final play of this 1st quarter. We're scoreless after 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to the ground game here. Gurley works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Gurley might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. To throw is Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
See what he does.
That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley.
No freaking way.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, he should have had that very easily, too. Because freaking Ward just stood there.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Damn it.
Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the gun, it's Ryan. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0.
Okay, here we go.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Here we go. Go ahead. I'm coming for you, son.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Dude, what is up with this?
He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Thing in the beginning
the
of the
tally
play.
there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Something wrong with this game. Bad.
Here we go. 2080.
Badly.
Mike, 45.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down.
Here we go. 20.
Dude, why is the clock going down so damn fast?
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face a third down.
Here we go. What do you need? Hey, alert! Alert! 45, 47 range. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Hey, check Mike 45.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 45 the mic. Come on. 45 the mic. You must be dreaming. 45. 21. Mike, 45. It's out. Mustang 19. 45. Mike.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. What do you need? I got one.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 10.
All day, baby, all day. 45 the mic. 19 life. Back to you. I'm going back to you. 45 the mic. I'm here all day.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers move back within a couple of the lead. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Yeah, I don't care.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down.
All sidetracked in my fantasy football draft this time.
Here we go, here we go. 12, fellas, here we go. Let's go, deep, tighten up.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And the
Damn
Falcons
it,
get there.
fucking
The
wide
Falcons
open,
get
too.
the sack. Down he goes. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 15. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Freaking shitty.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They were able to get the ball back here. Didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Ryan finding Julio out wide. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Gurley again here on first down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Pass rusher extraordinaire, D. Ford that time getting the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Ryan's throw caught by Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it winds us down to the end of the third quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. 2nd and 6. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. The Falcons on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Ryan, and that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the point. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Nice
the
stop.
Linebacker Fred Warner right there on the coverage. That's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason, it shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
On the stop there defensively, Tyler Davison.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
45.
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon, and they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
On 1st down, McKinnon again. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Are you guys
Tyler Davison
serious?
hauling it off the edge to sack him.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. It led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
That's how we do it. Get out here. That's how we do it.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
45. Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. 45, Mike, 45. I got it.
To throw is Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check 45.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He goes full extension, and he's got it.
Yes.
Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Man.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and choose some clock with Gurley. Tackle by Emmanuel Mosley.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Yeah, let's go sack lunch.
Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The first down run with Gurley, a good one. He gets forward for 6 yards. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Working with his 2nd and 4. Here's Ryan. And it's incomplete.
Dude, why you
still
kick that
throwing to the
shit
very
off?
end. But now this game
What
is
a
over.
Fucking dumbass.
Well, Charles, the
Dude,
old
I
saying, the old
freaking
cliche,
suck.
if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
I suck. What can I say?